So, Alex, tell me about the pre-draft process. How's it been for you?
Yeah, it's been good, man. I've been enjoying it. Just coming out here to Excel in LA. I've been working really hard on my game and trying to expand, be more of a perimeter player. So I've been working really hard. I've been enjoying it.
What's your day-to-day look like?
It's getting up pretty early, around 7, and getting straight to the course. Do a lot of preparation on my body for the day, and get out there on the court, do an early course session for the day. Come back in, get a lift in, and then usually get in some extra shots after that. Get in for treatment, and then head home and just chill for the rest of the day. It's great.
What's the biggest focal point for you?
I think just expanding my game more, especially my perimeter shooting. Being confident with my three-pointer. I think I can shoot it. Just need to be confident in myself and shoot it. And then just be a facilitator for the offenses that I'm going to play in as well. I think I'm a versatile player, can rebound, block shots. Just working on my perimeter game overall.
Where do you think you're at with your shot right now?
I'm in a really comfortable place where I'm shooting it. Just getting used to this NBA ball and a new three-point line that's different in college. So getting used to that, and I'm really comfortable with my progress so far. I think I'm just getting better and better every day, and it's just a confidence thing for me.
How would you describe the season that just ended?
It was a special season. I mean, I had a really unique bond with all my teammates. I think we were a really special team, and that's the reason why we won it. We had a brotherhood, and I managed to sneak out and see those guys in LA last weekend. Thomas, Elijah Martin, Will Richard, Walt, and the coaching staff was there too. So just getting with those guys was fun.
What's going to be, the biggest memory for you from this past year?
Obviously, the national championship. I mean, it's a hard thing to do. Not many people can say they've done that. So just all the hard work that went into that, and finally getting that goal that we had for so long. It was a special feeling, and doing it with my family there. I'm from Australia, so getting all those, my dad and a lot of my cousins were there too. So just having that immense support, it was amazing.
How would you describe your role in Florida's offense? It was pretty unique, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just brought a lot of energy for the team. I think being a facilitator, we had a lot of great talent in our backcourt. So getting the ball to those guys in the right spots and spots where they're efficient in is something that I try to do a lot. And a lot of back cuts, passing, and just crashing the glass. We had a big lineup. Ruben Gignelli was the center as well. So putting a lot of pressure on the rim and finishing inside, blocking shots. Getting into on-ball coverages and guarding smaller guys too. I think that transfers to the next level.
When they were instilling the offense, when you were talking about it in the preseason, were there any guys that they showed you, like that, with all the zoom actions that you guys run and all the handoffs, and I mean, a lot of decision making was in your hands. I mean, not just, the screening first and then whether to rescreen and like making reads. I mean, it was a lot of responsibility they put on you.
They didn't show me any really specific guys that had run that in Gators history or for another team. So they just talked to me and showed me a lot of film of specific guys doing specific plays. And the main guy we talked about was Joakim and Alno, who just brought a lot of energy onto the court. That's all they really wanted me to do. And throughout the season it just kept developing into we can start facilitate the offense through the floor quite a bit. So I think me and Thomas Houck did a really good job of finding those guards in the right place and keeping us in our offense and getting out in transition too.
I mean, those guys, Joakim and Al, I mean, I went to school at the same time there, amazing energy guys, but also incredible passers. Mm-hmm. And so that's a pretty unique skill for a big to have, and I think that's one of the things that intrigues NBA teams about you too, is that feel for the game, that passing ability. Has that always been part of your game?
Not really. I think I've just developed that in, especially more this year than last year. I know I need to turn down the turnovers a little bit and try some less crazy stuff, but I've just been watching a lot of film of NBA guys actually, Alperen Sengun and Jokic are some really good passes that I watch in the NBA, and just see how they look at the play early and make reads out of that, and they have special connections with their teammates and know when they're going to do certain things. So I just watched those guys and started trying it out early in the season and just grew more confident into that role and developed that more for me.
Where does your toughness come from?
Obviously, I've got a Australian rules football background. I haven't been playing basketball for the longest time compared to a lot of guys. So, yeah, Australian rules is a really physical sport. There's no pads involved. It's full contact, and yeah, you got to be tough to play that. So, just transferring that into my game in basketball is something that I try to do and enforce that. Not lack of care for just being scared or being hurt at all. So going in hard from a young age just really helped me out developing my basketball toughness.
What about your motor? Is that, I mean, that's a really like a high endurance sport too, or you're just like running for a long, long time?
Yeah,
right?
it's a super high endurance sport. So I think running is just effort. So I've been out on the track a lot of times with some of my teammates, getting them out. And yeah, basketball's a heavy endurance sport too. So I think that's just effort, running the court. And it's the easiest type of offense is transition. So we had good guards who could throw the ball ahead and find me in positions where I scored efficiently. So yeah, just using my motor to my advantage is something that I'm going to continue to do for the rest of my career.
What's the NBA Combine going to look like for you? I mean, probably like a little bit more at stake than some others. It's a pretty important week. What is your mindset going into the Combine now that you've officially been invited?
Yeah, my mindset is, well, that I'm fully in the process now, and I'm treating it like I'm going to declare for the draft and stay in this draft. So I got to treat it like that. I think that's the best way to get results out of this Combine. So yeah, just treating it like a pro, and I'll continue those habits that I've been doing for the past year at Florida for sure.
Great stuff, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man.